My father told us that it had 6 rooms and 2 bathrooms and a cellar and an attic and a garage and a screened-in back porch and a big backyard. And there was a brick fireplace in the living room. "Can we toast marshmallows?" Danny asked in an excited voice.
"I don't see why not,"
my father said.
"And there's another good thing,"
he added.
"Our street's a dead end, so there's hardly any traffic."
"What's at the end of it?" I asked.
"A great big field."
I asked him the name of the street.
"Strawberry Hill,"
my father said.
"Our new address is 12 Strawberry Hill."
Chapter 2. Strawberry Hill. I was going to live on a street called Strawberry Hill. All of a sudden, I didn't mind moving so much after all. I could picture it perfectly. It was a wide, grassy slope that you could roll down and then come to a stop at a beautiful stone wall you could walk on, with a little gate you could go through, just like Alice in Wonderland. And all over the hill there were strawberries. Big, fat, red, juicy strawberries. And you could pick as many as you wanted, because they were growing on your street, so they were yours. It was the middle of May, and we were going to move at the end of June as soon as school was over. I made a calendar to mark off the days. For moving day, I drew a great big strawberry. "You seem happy you're moving," Ruthie said when she saw it. "I thought you liked living here." "I do," I said. "You know I do." We went upstairs to her kitchen. Mrs. Greenberg was at the stove. When she saw me, she gave me a hug. She smelled like cooking. "So you'll be leaving us soon," she said. "We're all going to miss you." "I'll miss you too," I said. Even after knowing about Strawberry Hill, it was still sad to think about not living with the Greenbergs. "Well, maybe you can come back to visit us," she said. "We can write to each other," Ruthie said. "That's a good idea," said Mrs. Greenberg. "And I'll make you a surprise and send it to you in the mail so you won't forget us." I told her I'd never forget them. I wondered what kind of surprise she would make for me. She was really good at sewing. She always made Ruthie's dresses, and she'd help my mother make our kitchen curtains. They were green and white checks with red zigzag trim. My mother decided not to take them to our new house. "But they're so pretty," I said. "They'd be like a souvenir." "They probably wouldn't fit the windows. Anyway, I want fresh ones. I'll leave these here for the next tenants." The Greenbergs had already rented our apartment again to a family with a little girl. They were going to move in the week after we left, after Mr. Greenberg and the boys had painted all the rooms. Danny's and my room was going to be pink, they said. "Can my room on Strawberry Hill be pink?" I asked my mother. It was blue, Daddy had said. Blue was for boys. "We're not painting anything," she said. "The whole house was repainted last year." I went to ask my father. "What did your mother just tell you?" he said. "But Mr. Greenberg says they always paint the rooms again when somebody new moves in. So why don't we?" "What did I just tell you?" he asked. "I could do it myself," I said. "If you bought me some pink paint and a brush, I could paint it myself." My father laughed, then he shook his head. "Sorry," he said. "Money," I finished for him, "doesn't grow on trees." We both laughed. It was what my mother always said, only when she said it, she wasn't joking. When my father and I said it, we were. But we never said it when she was around. It seemed like my mother was always worrying about money, about how expensive everything was, and how we couldn't afford to buy things. Sometimes when my father brought back a present for us from Stanford, instead of being happy, she got mad.